Hi, so I'm live here. Hi, everyone. Kenneth here. So good to connect with you. Thanks for tuning in, listening to my story. I've just been sending a few voice notes in our Women of Worth group, which has got about almost 110 ladies in, all there because of the massive impact of sexual and pornography addiction, which translates into betrayal trauma and basically, I just shared there something that is very close to my heart, and that is the fact is that addiction and betrayal trauma is stronger than any one individual. There's not one individual that has enough in themselves to overcome the pain and the impact of pornography and sexual addiction. And like we can't do this alone. And I think actually, even if I had to put and mind this is very controversial, even if I had to put my hands into God's hand and just me and Him try and tackle this thing, I don't think that addiction can be overcome like that. Maybe there are a few people out there that does it like that. But it's definitely something that needs to be overcome in a community. Like that togetherness and being part of a body is what God wanted us to be. Wanted us to form community and connection with each other. We call to that, and healing happens in that space. It's when I lower my mask, when I open up my heart, when I drop the fig leaves and I show my vulnerability, and I'm being my authentic true self in that moment. When I do that in the presence of other people, it's like other people are like, yes, you're going through tough stuff. I'm also going through tough stuff. And in that moment, when I say I also go through tough stuff, a connection happens. And it's almost as if I visualize it like this always. It's almost as if in that moment of connection, light shines through and hits a dark space in my heart, and it brings healing to my soul and to my body and to who I am as a person. There's a scripture in the Bible, I can't remember the verse exactly. What a good pastor am I. It says that bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. So when we're together in a community and we share, we are vulnerable and we're connecting our hearts with one another and sharing our pain, not for the purpose of sitting in the pain pit forever, but to stand up, crossing the bridge and getting over into our potential, our promised land, the thing that God has destined for us. The moment I make those decisions to step over and to share where I'm at right now, God can reach and He can help me to cross over to the other side where things are better and where He's got bigger plans for us. I'm just busy looking at my dog here. He's chasing a bee. Stop it. Anyway, so that's Bella. Um, so so the moment we share our reality, it's a firm foundation. The moment we enter into truth, it's a firm foundation for us to stand on so that we can reach out to greater heights, to become the better person, to draw closer to Jesus and become who we're supposed to be. So there's a famous quote by John Horry that says the opposite of addiction is not sobriety, it's connection. So the opposite of addiction is not sobriety, it's connection. So I've tried to enhance on that, and I just discovered something new while speaking to the ladies group, and it says that the cure of addiction is not connection, it's community. Yes, that's so powerful. So the moment we enter into community and true community with one another, that healing starts to shine. It's like it bounces between two or three or four people, and then there it generates something that is very powerful, and that is healing. And it's God connecting with us, like Him living amongst His people. I think that's God's whole plan and His whole idea is to live with His people. That's why He moved into our bodies as His temple. And that's really what I want to facilitate, because if we do this long enough and in the right way, and we commit it enough, it will eventually break every barrier, and it's going to permeate society, and it's gonna go after the darkness, because the fact of the matter is that together with God on our side, connected as a community, we can overcome anything. All things become possible. So thanks for listening to me. My swimming pool's still overrunning after the massive rain that we've had. It's almost like on 100% capacity here, but it's been, yeah. So anyways, hopefully it will stop raining and the thunder will stop making big noise in your life, and you will start standing up and discovering that you are truly worth much more, and that God's got an amazing plan for you. That John 10 verse 10 scripture comes to mind, where he says, the thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy, but I have come to give you life, and life in abundance. So it's time to shake the feeling of being a dead zombie, just going through the motions, and to start standing up and living life. And if you've been betrayed, and if your heart's been damaged, trampled upon, you deserve somebody that is willing to fight for your heart. And you deserve to be in a healing community with other ladies that's gone through the same thing, who have it as their destiny to go through this and to learn the lessons that they're supposed to be learning, to bring together their families, and to allow God's healing and his grace to flow through our lives. Thanks for listening to me. I hope you all have a phenomenal, fantastic day further. I'll connect again with you later today, tomorrow, whenever, somewhere soon. Thanks, guys. See you later. Cheers.